fancy designer. It was my first piece of jewelry I ever bought. That's what this looks like.
Carol, I have some news.
What do you got?
While you were chatting away about these beautiful earrings, I was talking to our wonderful producer, Catherine, off set for a moment, and I asked her, and she said yes. By the graces of God, she has agreed to do this, and I am so doggone over the moon. This is the flower design ring. We are going to break the rules. We're going to do it. I just want to do it for a couple minutes, please. It's $219.90, and to me, this ring stands head and shoulders above so many pieces for the money. Remember, $219. Let me show you. Originally, I had paired it back to Carol's signature watch in the green, but this ring, for an appraisal of $700, if you can grab it, I swear to God, you will be thrilled. Carol, what am I looking at apart from a mesmerizing combination of gemstones and colors here?
Okay, what you're looking at, this is called the greenery ring. So the center gemstone is just under a 10-carat prehnite. Prehnite is that beautiful, soft apple green. It is translucent, so it literally glows. It's got that same kind of chatoyancy as a moonstone, and that is one big gemstone. Then you're looking at London blue topaz and green chrome diopside. And around, for the perfect contrast that makes that prehnite pop like the moon in a night sky, is black spinel. So first of all, just to tell you a little bit about prehnite. Prehnite is it's actually a rare collector's gemstone, but because we found very recently new deposits in China, it is actually becoming more available. Now, also in China, prehnite is sometimes referred to as grape jade. Jade in China is the most prized, precious gemstone over diamonds, rubies, or sapphires. So they love to call this grape jade because it actually looks like a green grape. Okay, I'm going to move on to the fact that, first I would just want you to see the undergallery. So this is all gold vermeil. It's all solid gold vermeil.
Left.
It is completely crafted so that it sits beautifully on your hands. Remember, I do big gemstone rings. I rarely do a small ring because I really love the empowerment. I love talking with my hands. So when you have that finished undergallery that's all curved, I can move my hand, I can shake my hand. It's not going anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you look at the sparkle. Chrome diopside, the green chrome diopside, is truly a rarity. It can only be mined 3 months a year because it's a Siberian gemstone and you can't even get into the ground more than 3 months a year. Right. Okay, so I originally created this ring. It was inspired by an antique or a vintage ring. But let me tell you what happened. This morning, I opened up an email and it was from this website that only sells estate jewelry. And I was like, and it's my favorite because I'm an estate jewelry girl. And then you can go under designer. So I went under Buccellati. It's my favorite designer. Anyway, I'm looking at all they're known for their gold and diamond. They're a Florentine jeweler and their scrollwork. And all of a sudden, it looks exactly like this. This pops up. And I went from liking this ring to being obsessed with this ring in a matter of seconds. I couldn't believe that the highest Italian jeweler in the world had an antique and estate ring that looked very similar.